to my channel. Today I am going to do a tutorial for you guys that is a pop of color. I've been wanting it, I've been looking for it, so I went on a hunt to find a makeup tutorial with a little pop of color that I personally liked, and guess who I ran across? LUSTRELUX, aka Katie. She's fam to me. I see her every day through Snapchat. Her family is my family in my mind. I may say I'm a little crazy, but I don't care. I ran across this picture. So this is the look on Katie. And I was like, boom, I need to do that because that's exactly what I'm looking for, a pop of color. Why not? So I basically did this look inspired by LUSTRELUX. I'll put her video in the description box down below. With that being said, let's get started. So let's start this tutorial. So about 15 minutes ago, I moisturized my face with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. My skin is so dry. I have the driest skin in the world, so I just use this as a second moisturizer. But if I'm gonna apply makeup or do a makeup tutorial, I'll use it on its own. I just put on my regular moisturizer, which is the Nivea. I think it's like dry to dry skin lotion or something like that. It's in the blue bottle. Makeup Shayla uses it. I can just insert it right here, can I? Yeah, this one. So I use that. And then I just put this on top, and there's my moisturizer. When you're about to apply makeup, you need to give your skin time to actually take in the moisturizer. So 15 to 30 minutes prior, you want to go ahead and put it on. We're going to start out with the primer. For the primer, I'm going to use the Ulta Matte Prime. I'm just going to apply this all over my face, and especially in the areas where my pores are a little bit more accentuated. Alright, so now we are going to start the eyes. For my eyes, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me in the color Cafe number 30. Now I'm going to use a Real Techniques Beauty Blender to blend this in, and then I'm going to set it with some eyeshadow just so that it doesn't crease. So now that we have set our eyelids, we're going to go in, start with the actual eyeshadow. So for a transition color, I'm going to use a color that's brown but a little bit deeper than my skin tone. And what we're doing right now is we're just simply adding depth to our eyes. This is the color I'm about to use. And I'm just going to use this fluffy brush. It's an e.l.f. blending eyeshadow brush. It's like my go-to. Like, I need 1,000 of these brushes. And just put this all in the crease and then blend it back and forth. And on the video, Katie brought hers in a little bit further and kind of let it just fade into the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so before we go in with the dark black shade, I'm just going to go through and blend all of this out because blending is the key. And for the dark black shade, I'm going to use a slightly angled brush just to kind of chisel out like a light wing, and then make sure that I keep it in this area. Alright, so I changed brush to like a flat brush just so that I can focus more on trying to blend it, and then I'm going to come in with the blending brush and actually do the blending. But right now, I'm just going to blend this out a little more. Alright, so I'm using a Morphe E32 brush, and I'm just going to put a color on the lid just to brighten it up a little bit. This could be optional for some people. Katie made it optional in her video. So I'm going to use this color right here from the Morphe 3x5 palette. Now we're going to come in with the pop of color. The brush I'm going to use is the Morphe E39 brush, and it's like super small, just so I can get really precise in the corner of my eye. And the color for that, I'm going to use the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in the shade Pink Rebel. There are two options. You can either trace that corner of your eye, as in like put it in this area. And in the video, Katie just kind of brung it up. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of both. This pink shade is actually like pink with like a periwinkle mixture, so it's very close to the color that she has. It's just a little bit more pink based. This look did not have any eyeliner, but it did have lashes. For the lashes, I'm going to use the Ardell Double Up Wispy Lashes. Alright, so while that dries, we're going to go ahead and apply our base layer of foundation. And for my foundation, I'm going to use something a little bit new. It is the Black Radiance foundation. I picked this up by accident. I actually ended up liking it because it has a little spoolie on it, which is always a plus. When blending in your foundation, it's always good to use a pouncing motion so that we can just make sure that we're pressing the foundation into the skin and not swiping it around. It comes out really streaky. So just try to make sure that you're using a pouncing motion. So I'm going to go back in with this slightly angled brush and some black eyeshadow and just kind of cover up where it's been kind of shiny. And you have to do this seeing that we're not wearing eyeliner. This is a very crucial step. Now we are going to conceal. And I'm going to do a light concealer. I'm not going to do anything too bright. So I'm not going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm just going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. So before I start blending out under my eye, I'm going to go ahead and get my NYX HD Studio finishing powder. And as soon as I get done blending it, I'm going to go ahead and set it. Because the longer you let it sit there, the longer it's going to crease. And you don't want any creasage, okay? Now it's time to bring some color back to the face. And I'm going to use this LA Colors I Heart Makeup Contour Palette in the darkest shade that's in here to just warm me up a little bit. Just to warm me up a little bit. And the brush that I'm going to use, this is another ironic thing. So I got this brush like a year ago and I never really used it until like 2 months ago. It's the Bare Essentials Flawless Face Brush. And so I was looking at videos for Katie, and why does she use this brush in her video? How ironic is all of this? But I love this brush for contouring and bronzing just because of how it's shaped. It's very thin and then it comes to a point here as well. So it fits this area of the face really good when trying to chisel out. You can already see how warm this side of the face looks compared to this side of the face. So that's the key. And under your chin. For a highlighter, I am trying out this new Maybelline Master Strobing Stick in the number 200. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to my fingers and kind of put it in my highlighting area. That ain't too shabby. Last thing for this makeup look is to touch up the pop of color. Sorry you guys, that's not the last thing we're doing. What am I gonna put on my lips? Alright, so for the lip color, we are going to use this Super Shiny by Ulta. It's just like a lip sheen because I just wanted something like glossy, but I didn't want anything that was too much color. And it gives your lips just a nice little shiny sheen. Also keeps them a little neutral as well. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. If you like this type of makeup tutorial, make sure that you hit the thumbs up or you put it in the comment section. All of my social medias will be linked in the description box down below, along with all the products that were used and mentioned in this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until my next video, bye! Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a review slash first impression of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. If you want to learn more about this foundation, just stay tuned.